And I sort of wrote this song taking myself back into a time. It was like a pretty stressful time for me. I was 15 and 14 years old, sort of coming to terms with my sexuality, and just had a bunch of questions about my future and what that was going to go to entail, and you know, whether I'd ever find a partner, or whether I'd ever be able to have kids, or you know, at the time I was like a fairly religious person. I was like, if there is a God, does that God like me? And so I went back years later and wrote the song with my friend Alex Hope, who's like literally right up there. And we went back into that kind of 14-year-old mindset and wrote this song, and I wrote it basically, you know, as much for myself, but I also wrote it for you guys, because I read stories about you guys having the courage and bravery to accept yourselves and just like be who you are. It's the most inspiring thing in the whole world. So thank you for inspiring me every single day. This is a song called Heaven. The truth turns wild like a cheek. Trying to save face and daddy heartbreak, blood and teeth. This voice inside has been hating at me. Trying to replace the love that I framed with what we both need. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Betty. The truth turns wild like kids on concrete. Trying to sedate my mind in its cage, and know what I see. Wide eyed, you're screaming at me. Trying to keep faith and picture his face staring at me. Without losing a piece of me, how do I get to heaven? Without changing a part of me, how do I get to heaven? All my time is wasted feeling like my heart's mistaken away. So if I'm losing a piece of me, maybe I don't want get to heaven without changing a part of me? How do I get to heaven? All my time is wasted being like my heart's mistaken away. So if I'm losing a piece of me, maybe I don't want heaven. The truth turns wild. Take a cheek. back and also is Danny Ho.